Payment late payment to get the late payment deletion ETIONGUIDE. All right, boy, oh boy, I got something for y'all today. I got something good for y'all today. If I pay the debt collector the payment ALR, can I get it removed still? Yes, after paying a debt collector, you can get it removed. That's yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I got some sauce. I got some sauce for y'all today. How many people on here got late payments? How many people on here got late payments? I got some sauce for y'all today. I said, how many people on here got late payments? I got some sauce for y'all today. Yo, we have officially cracked the code to late payments. No more late payments. We have cracked the code to late payments. So, for those of you that were at the summit, I want to say, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? The summit was amazing. For those of you who didn't get to be there, you missed it. You missed a lot. The summit was amazing. Y'all missed so much information. Y'all missed a whole lot. But we will have the replays ready. I think the replays should be ready by next week. So by next week, we will have the replays ready. So we'll be sending out an email to everybody that opted in. We'll be sending out um, a link for y'all to get the replay. All right. But boy, oh boy, do I got some sauce for y'all today. Who's ready for some sauce? Like, who's ready for the ultimate? Like, this says goodbye to all late payments. Who's ready for this? No, let me see y'all put in the chat. No more late payments. Who's ready for what I'm about to tell y'all today? See, like, there's a few things you'll hear on the internet, and one of the things you'll hear on the internet is that, oh, a creditor can't treat a payment as late. You'll hear that, oh, you need to send out goodwill letters. No, 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 no. We have cracked the code to late payment. No more late payments. I need y'all to tag a friend. I need y'all to comment late payments in the chat. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, I need y'all to text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. No more late payments. No more late payments. No more late payments. Even in Canada, yes, because there's TransUnion and Equifax in Canada. It works the same way. TransUnion and Equifax, they're in Canada. Yes, it works. No more late payments. So I need y'all to tag a friend. Like, if you're on Instagram, I need y'all sharing this. Share this with like 5 people. Like, get them on the live right now. If y'all are on Instagram, share this live. Share this live with like 5 to 10 people. All right. If you're on YouTube, it's on the screen. Text the word late payment. Text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. Text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. Or if you're on Instagram, comment the word late payment. Everybody y'all know in credit, y'all need to be on this live. If you know anybody on credit, y'all need to tag them. Y'all need to get everybody in the building. We have officially cracked the code for late payments. So I know, like, let me hear some of the stuff that you guys have been heard, that people have been saying about late payment, and then we're gonna go into it. I want to hear what you guys have been told about late payments. What have you been told about late payments? Because I'm gonna break this all down to y'all right now. I'm gonna break this whole thing down to y'all right now. Let me see. Somebody look like they've been trying to join the live. Okay, I don't see anybody. All right, cool. Right? I got a whole script. And let me tell you about this script. So at the credit summit, right, I broke down late payment and I gave some clues as to what you can do to get late payments deleted. A friend of mine called and he said, yo, the information you gave at the credit summit, I want to use it. I got an auto loan that I co-signed on and I want to use the information you gave me today to delete this late payment. All right, bet. So I made a script and I sent it to my friend, right? In 5 hours of using this script, he got 2 auto loan late payments deleted from a co-signed account. I'm gonna say this one more time. My friend got 2 auto loan late payments deleted in 5 hours from a co-signed account. And guess what? We didn't send no goodwill letter. We didn't send no goodwill letter. No, no, no. We sent no goodwill letter. I am telling you, we have cracked the code to late payment. No more late payments, because the information not only holds the creditor accountable, it also holds the consumer reporting agencies accountable. So there's 2 laws we're going to visit today. How many laws? We're visiting 2 laws today. You can use 2 laws to completely delete late payments. 2 laws. And we're talking about doing this legally. We're not talking about filing no FTC. We're not talking about doing anything illegal. We are using how many laws? 2 laws. 2 laws. We are using only 2 laws, and we're going to delete late payments. So if you're already, I don't know, man, I don't see the numbers going up. I need y'all to invite some people. I see 56 people here on Instagram. I see 57 over here on YouTube and Facebook. I need some more people in the building. Come on. This sauce is too good. This sauce is too good. I need y'all to invite some people. We got 2 laws. 2 laws we are using. 2. Not 3, not 4, not 5. 2 laws. And then we might use a third one to seal the deal. We might, depending. We might. But it's 2 laws we are going to use. All right, I see Instagram going up. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Facebook? Invite some people. Like, share this live inside of all the credit groups you know. Share this live with everybody you know in credit. Facebook, YouTube. Share this everywhere. Everywhere. We are about to go in. I've seen too many people suffered from late payment. And today, ladies and gentlemen, today, you're about to get some top secret information. You're about to get the information that will forever change anything that has to do with late payment. Okay, I see YouTube, Facebook going up. Instagram's going up too. All right. As soon as we get to 70, I'm starting. So Instagram, we got 8 more people we need on the line. YouTube and Facebook, we need some more people on the line. We need to get 8 more. So come on, guys. Come on. Share it some more. We need 70 people. Okay, I see YouTube getting there. Instagram, we're waiting on you. We need this live shared with a few more people. Share this with 5 to 10 people. We need 4 more Instagram. What's going on? Let's go. We're at 70. We are at 70. We are at 70. Let's go. Late payment. Everybody right now, drop late payment in the chat. Everybody drop the word late payment in the chat. Everybody. Because now, my comeback power. What's going on, Michelle? Y'all be suffering from late payment. We're going to talk about the ultimate comeback power right now. Late payments will be a thing of the past. And remember, guys, with great powers come great responsibilities. It's very important that we comprehend this. Great powers comes with great responsibility. So let's talk about the first law, right? The first law is 15 USC 1681 A2A1. That's the first law. Let me use my cell phone because so that's the first law we're going to look up. So guys, if you have a second cell phone or a second device, this is what I want you to pull up. So go to Google and I want you to type in 15 USC 1681A. That's the first law we're breaking down. And when you go to definitions and rules and construct, right, we're going to scroll down to number 2. All right, this is what number 2 says. Except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include. The term consumer report does not include. What does that mean? Can somebody tell me what does not include mean? What does it mean? The consumer report does not include something. What does not include mean? What does exclusion means? Can somebody explain to me what the word exclusion means? I need somebody to tell me what does the word exclusion means. All right, famous stay not included in the report. You are correct. Not included in the report. It is excluded from it. It shouldn't be reported. Does not belong. Right? This is what the law says. I am not making this stuff up. This is what is written. It is written. Right? Does not belong. Shouldn't be allowed. All right. So let's get it. Reports containing information solely as to transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report. Except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include report containing information, reports containing information as to transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report. When a creditor reports a payment as late, a creditor is reporting the experience between the consumer and the creditor. When a creditor reports a payment as late, the creditor is reporting the experience between the consumer and the creditor. The transaction. Where does a payment history come from? A payment history comes from a transactional history. There cannot be a payment history without transactions. No transactions, no payment history. Is somebody following me? Is somebody following what I'm saying? No payment history, no transaction. No transaction, no payment history. You cannot have a payment history without transactions. It is impossible to have a payment history without any transaction. Somebody. You cannot have a payment history without transactions. No transaction, no payment history. Well, hold on. There's more. Let's go. There's more. See, no transaction, no payment history. No transaction, no payment history. Well, if there is no transaction, how can a creditor report a payment as late when the transactions and the experiences between the consumer and the person / corporation making the report is excluded from the consumer report? It is fraud, ladies and gentlemen. They are reporting information that is excluded from the consumer report. The creditor is reporting information excluded from the consumer report. Now, I know a lot of you online in the online universe are going to say, well, Daraine, they can report a payment, especially some of these consumer lawyers and some of these so-called lawyers. Well, the law clearly states that transactions and experiences, but then some smart person in here is going to say, well, Daraine, you're quoting the law wrong. No, I'm not. The words are very specific. Except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include. There is no misinterpretation of what I'm saying. It says the consumer report does not include. How can you misinterpret something that says the consumer report does not include? How? Please enlighten me, Mr. Lawyer that's watching right now, because y'all be in the comments, but when I'm on live, none of y'all want to come on the live. How can I misinterpret something that says the consumer report does not include? Like, how can you misinterpret that? Like, please enlighten me. I know you got 8 years worth of degree, and I know I got a high school diploma. So, Mr. Lawyer, because I know y'all are on here, enlighten me, because I want to know, how can I misinterpret a law that says the term consumer report does not include? And then it goes to say reports containing information solely as to transactions or experiences are not included. How can I misinterpret transactions and or experiences? How can you misinterpret that? The transactions between a consumer and the person, which is a corporation making the report, are excluded from the consumer report. The experiences, a late payment is an experience, a transaction is an experience. So how can you misinterpret those words? Right? How? Please, how? Right? So, making the report. Communication of that information among persons related by common ownership or affiliated by corporate control. Right? So, this is 1, 2, and 3. This is different things that is given you. Now, the next law I want us to go over is 15 USC 1666B. I hear a lot of people using this law all the time, and I'm not here to say whether who's doing it right or wrong, but I'm going to let you know that some of it hasn't been broken down properly. So I am going to break it down, right? All right, so let's break it down. 15 USC 1666B, timing of payments. Well, there's only one condition. A creditor can treat a payment as late under one condition and one condition only. I'm going to say this again. A creditor may treat a payment as late under one circumstance, not 2, not 3, not 4, under one circumstance and one circumstance only. And guys, I'm giving you the information. I'm not going to hide nothing. I'm not going to dress it up. I am giving you the information as it is. It is written. There's only one condition. One condition. There's only one condition in which a creditor can treat a payment as late. Only one. Who wants to know what that condition is? Who wants to know what the only condition is? There's only one condition. One. There is only one condition, guys, not 10. One. A creditor may treat a payment as late under one condition. This is the only condition. If it's not this condition, the transaction and the experiences are not included. There is only one condition that a creditor can or may treat a payment as late. Who's ready for it? Who's ready for it? All right, let's break it down. So right now we're at 15 USC 1666B, timing of payments. And this is what it says. Time to make payments. A creditor may not treat a payment on a credit card account under an open-end consumer credit plan as late for any purpose unless the word unless changes the dynamic of the sentence. Unless what, Doreen? Unless the creditor has adopted reasonable procedures designed to ensure that each periodic statement, including the information required by Section 1637B of this title, is mailed or delivered to the consumer not later than 21 days before the payment due date. Oh my God. I'm gonna run this right back. I'm gonna run this right back because I know there is somebody that didn't hear what I said. Y'all want me to run this back? If y'all want me to run this back, let me see y'all put late payments in the chat. Because if y'all want me to run this back, let me see y'all put late payments in the chat. If you want me to run this back, let me see y'all put the word late payment in the chat. Come on. I need somebody. All right. A creditor may not treat a payment on a credit card account under an open-end consumer credit plan as late for any purpose. They cannot treat a payment under an open-end open-end consumer credit plan as late for any purpose. They cannot, unless this one thing. The creditor has adopted reasonable procedures designed to ensure that each periodic statement, including the information required by Section 1637B. Well, hold up. Has any of you with a late payment ever gotten a periodic statement with information from Section 1637B? For everybody on here with a late payment right now, did a creditor mail to you a letter with a periodic statement and information pursuant to 15 USC 1637B? Did they mail it, or was this delivered to you 21 days before your payment due date? 21 days, not 22, not 23. It needed to be delivered not later than 21 days before your payment due date. Well, how would Experian know what your payment due date is? That's interesting. See, because if Experian is going to furnish a late payment on your consumer report, it means that the creditor must have sent them, one, they need to be tracking your payment due date, and two, they must have provided proof that they mailed or it was delivered 21 days before your payment due date, and the information required by Section 1637B was also mailed or delivered to you, the consumer, 21 days before your payment due date. This is the only circumstance in which a payment can be treated as late. So with everybody with a late payment right now, did you get a periodic statement which included information per Psalm 15 USC 1637b, all of the requirements, and was it mailed or delivered to you 21 days before your payment due date? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So, if they're going to furnish a payment as late, the conditions to support a late payment must be met. Now, as the consumer, the burden of proof is not on you. The burden of proof is on them to prove it. They must prove. They must prove. They must prove. Everything going digital, so the app or email can't. Well, nothing in the law says anything about email. The law says mailed. The definition for mail and email are two different things. So I know a lot of you are going to come in and say, well, Daraine, they emailed it to me. Nothing in the law says an email. The law says mail. I know I can read. The law says is mailed or delivered to the consumer not later than 21 days. I know for a fact there's a difference between an email and mail. The definition for mail and the definition for email are two completely definitions. Two completely different words. Email and mail are not the same words. Email and mail are not the same words. Now, they must be able to prove, that the information was mailed or delivered to the consumer 21 days before the payment due date. So if Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax is going to furnish a payment as late, if they're going to furnish a transaction as late on your consumer report, it means that Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax must have proof that the information was mailed to you or delivered 21 days before your payment due date. It only makes sense, right? Because 15 USC 1681 speaks about accuracy and fairness of the consumer report. 15 USC 1681 EB speaks about a consumer reporting agency must have procedures in place to ensure that the consumer report maintains maximum possible accuracy. So if they're going to furnish a payment or a transaction as late, they must have proof that the notice was sent. Section 1637B was included in that notice. It was mailed or delivered to the consumer 21 days before the payment due date. If those four are not met, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax cannot furnish a late payment because a payment can only be treated as late under this criteria only. I don't think somebody heard me. I don't think somebody heard what I said. I don't think email can be considered delivered. You are correct, but then that becomes subjective. It becomes subjective. It becomes subjective. Nothing in the law says email. It doesn't say it. So now, the delivered part is one part of it. Y'all are missing the rest of the sauce. Guys, you're missing the rest of it. Delivered is one part. What about the notice the requirements and section 1637B, was that included, and was that delivered 21 days before? This is where you as the consumer need to go do your calculation. So you need to know when your payment due date is, and did you receive this 21 days or less before the payment due date? Because it says not later than 21 days. Let me go check, because I'm positive that's what it says. Not later than 21 days. Not later than 21 days before the payment due date. That's what it says. Guys, when you change the things you look at, the things you look at will also change. A late payment exists if you let it exist. There's information. Yes, emails are admissible in court. You are correct. However, the law says mailed, and I'm sticking to mailed. Plus all the other deliverables that must be done. Could delivered be interpreted as email? It could be, but it didn't say that. It says mailed or delivered. Delivered how? Okay, delivered how? That's subjective. Could it be interpreted that it could be an email? It could be. But it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. It is not what you know, it's what you can prove. Prove the late payment does not exist. So if TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, yes, what are all the documents required by 1637B? Put in 15 USC 1637B, and you're going to see all the document that is required. Every single thing is required. Every single thing. What's up, alligator? You all right? You sure? How was school? School was good? Did you have a good day? You want to come say hello? Come on. Come say hello. Watch your step. Hello. Hold on, bro. You got to look in the camera. Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Over here now. Say hello.
Hello.
All right. Go about your business. Go. Go. All right. So, what does this mean? Do you guys comprehend that we literally just cracked the code to late payment? No more goodwill letters. No more goodwill letters. Guys, you do not need to send out any goodwill letter. And furthermore, the third law we are going to use, the third law. If 15 USC 1681 EB speaks about, if 15 USC 1681 EB speaks about accuracy of the consumer report, and if Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax furnish information, furnish a transaction as late, and they don't have the proof, which is the delivery that was said to be done 21 days before, the information from section 1631B, and the fact that it was mailed. So if it was mailed, I need the tracking number to prove that it was. Well, how can they furnish a payment as late? How can they furnish a late payment when there is no proof under the only condition that a payment can be late? The only condition that a payment can be treated as late. So all you got to do is request the proof. If they're going to furnish the information, it simply means that they have the proof, right? So if they are going to furnish the information, all it simply means is that they have the proof. Is that making sense, or is it making sense? They must have the proof, because the information must be what? Accurate. So if they're going to furnish the information as accurate, they must have the proof. Right? So they must have the proof that the information is accurate. And the only way for the information to be accurate, it means they must be in possession of, one, the tracking number, right, from the certified mail that was sent for to prove the delivery that it was done 21 days or less before the payment due date. Number two, they have a copy of the notice that was sent, and this notice has all the information required under section 1637B. They must possess it. They must possess these things. And if they don't possess it, that means the information that is being furnished is inaccurate. I'm going to give y'all a minute so you can catch up. I need to know if somebody's following me right now, because I don't think y'all know that we just cracked the code to late payment. We just cracked the code to late payment. So if you guys can see on the screen, I have text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. What I did was I created letters. I created about 5 letters. There's 5 letters and a script. There is 5 letters and a late payment deletion script that I gave my friend, and that's what he used to get the late payment deleted from 2 auto loans that was co-signed. He got his late payments deleted in 5 hours after running the script. And some of you are going to be like, well, Darain, that's not true. Okay, all right, let me go find it. Since y'all want to be like, oh, Darain, that's not true. All right, J-E. All right, let's find it. All right. Let me see if y'all can read. Oh, hold on, it's glaring. Let me show y'all right here, so y'all can see this. Let me go over to Instagram, because some of y'all be thinking I'm capping and shit. It's right there. I gave him the script. Homeboy ran the play. In 5 hours, he got a late payment deleted from an auto loan. Co-signed account too. So I'm letting you know that the power for you to delete anything at all, lies in your fingertips. The power, yes, the script is in the university. The late payment deletion guide is in the university. So guys, when you go in the university, you're going to see the late payment deletion guide. All the new letters for late payments is there, including the script. So the script and all the late payment letters are inside the university. All you have to do is text the word late payment to 917-993-5238 to get the late payment deletion guide. That's all you got to do. And if you're in Instagram, you can text it to 917. If you're anywhere, if you're hearing my voice, all you got to do is text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. Text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. If you're on Instagram, you just comment the word late payment and you should get the link. So let's go over now the conversation, as in creditor conversation, and let's go over to consumer reporting agency conversation. So let me give you an example of what the letters would kind of sound like. So the letter to the creditor would be something like this. You know, I reviewed my consumer report and I noticed that you furnished a transaction as late on my consumer report. Well, the last time I checked, 15 USC 1681, A2A1 speaks about the exclusion of a consumer's experiences and transaction with the creditor. So I am very curious as to how you were able to furnish a transaction or experience as late when clearly 15 USC 1681 A2A1 clearly says exclusion, except as provided in paragraph 3, the term consumer report does not include. Does not include means it's not a part of it. So how can you furnish a transaction or experience as late when the transaction and the experience between the consumer and the person, i.e. corporation you, making the report is excluded? Furthermore, there's only one condition that a payment can be treated as late. 15 USC 1666B, timing of payments. And for a payment to be late, it must meet these criteria. So I go a lot more in depth and more detail with the words that I use, but you can see how the words are very specific to the end result, right? It's very specific to the end result. And I'm telling y'all, they will say we checked with the creditor and they verified it, your credit agreement. The credit agreement has nothing to do with law. I'm going to say this again. A credit agreement has nothing to do with law. Law supersedes everything. If that was the case, loan sharks and subprime lenders wouldn't be getting sued every day for violations of consumer credit. Do we use CFPB? You can use CFPB if you want to. So what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, is this. You control what gets reported. You control what gets reported. A late payment only exists if you let it exist. A credit agreement or a credit contract has nothing to do with law. Hold on, I see somebody that wants to come on the live. Let me see what's going on here. It has nothing to do with law. The law is very specific. If that was the case, the usury law. Hey, we got somebody on the live. What's good? What's good? What's good? You are on live. Cat Fritz, you're on live. Cat, are you there? Cat, do we have you on the line? No. All right. I guess Cat isn't there. All right. So if you want the late payment, guys, I'm telling you, it's up to you. You have the ability to delete anything. The law is there for you. Tired of the damaging and abusive behavior from Ally Financial? Need to bring a lawsuit? Sending a repo. Hold on, I am getting a call, and I must decline because I am on live. All right, cool. All right, so all right, I see somebody else want to come on the live. Let's see what's going on. I'm curious now as to the feedback from y'all. Let's see what you guys got. I know it's a lot of information. What's good? What's good? What's goody?
What's goody, boy?
And then we here, bro. We here breaking down the laws, setting our people free, and just giving you guys top quality information in real time that you can fact check and go read for yourself.
The best source of information, if you ask me, boy.
Let's go, man. How you guys doing?
Good. I'm well. I'm blessed.
So what question do y'all got about the late payment? I know that was a lot of information.
So, I've been following you for a while, man. I've been following you, I want to say, for the past year and a half. I love everything you do, first and foremost.
Appreciate it.
The knowledge that you're giving, the help that you providing for people. You really changing the landscape of finances, not just, you know, in the black community, but the world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. First and foremost, while I got you out here in my face, I gotta you know that, tell you that while you're right here. You know, give you your flowers now.
I appreciate it.
First and foremost, my question is, so under due through I hear you speak a lot about permissible purpose. Mm-hmm. With permissible purpose, is that also a main factor towards late payments?
No,
because
it applies. No, it's not. It applies differently. Let me just ask, hey Kings, that just came on, could y'all just mute y'all background and then I'll get to y'all so y'all can unmute just for the feedback.
All right, cool. Keep up.
All right. So when it comes to permissible purpose is very specific about what it speaks about. Permissible purpose is about someone having the ability through you granting them an opportunity or a right or what's the other word I want to look? You giving someone permission to pull your reports. So permissible purpose is on somebody asking somebody else, can I get the RIN's consumer report? That's what it means. And if you, the consumer, does not give that person written permission to pull your report, unless it's by a court order, it is illegal.
Okay, that makes sense.
You must give written permission. You must. Without that, it is identity theft because someone used an identification of you without a lawful authority or without a lawful reason to access your information. No consent is identity theft.
Right. That makes sense.
You must give permission.
Right. Okay. So right now I'm going through a process of disputing my auto loan to where I was never given. I heard you speak one time in a video speaking about opting out, the opt out.
Correct.
And I was never given those that disclosure information, that non-disclosure information of opting out from having the information furnished to my consumer report.
So now we talk about the account deletion letter. So on my website, there's a letter called the account deletion letter. It has built-in language of 15 USC 6802, which speaks on that. What I'm about to do is what I did for student loans. I merged two laws together to create a fire student loan deletion pack. So for those of y'all with student loans, when you go into getting the late payment deletion guide, you will see inside that funnel, you're going to see the student loan deletion guide. It's in there. We have the ability to change the whole narrative. The question is, are you going to use the power that you possess, or are we going to play victim and have these corporations just run on over us? I am tired of it. I am.
Exactly.
So this is why I study so hard. This is why I do what I have to. This is why I bring the information. And you'll hear people talking about, oh, there shouldn't be any late payments. And that's cool. Prove what you say. Because if you say that a late payment don't exist, prove that it doesn't exist. It's not what you know. You must be able to prove what you are saying. Right? So I'm going to go over to the next king now. I'm going to take his question. Then I'm going to get some more people on the live. All right, brother? All right. What you got going on, King, with the do-rag? What you got going on?
What's good with it? Like you said, I appreciate you for everything you do. Like you said, I just got introduced to you, like months ago on, I forgot. And so I have
Oh, where'd my boy go? Where'd he go? Yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. I think we lost him. All right, Rob, I'm gonna remove you just to make some space. All right, Rob?
no problem, boss.
All right, cool. We lost my guy. Where is he? With the do-rag. I hope he comes back. All right, Queen, until my guy with the do-rag comes back, talk to me.
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
It's going great. Yes, loud and clear.
Awesome, perfect. So yeah, pretty much it's a pleasure to be able to speak with you. I've been following you for some time. Just to be short and simple. So I recently, like 2 years ago, I co-signed for a house, so a mortgage. So I have it on my credit, but there's late payments now, and I figured it might keep continuing late payments because the person that's living on it might continue to pay late. So I recently purchased your mortgage deletion letter, and I sent it out to the creditors and to the bureaus. It's been about like 2 weeks. So I'm still waiting on a response, but I just want to know if they do come back, like with any, any comeback, like I guess like verification.
Say it is verified. Well, you see, the thing about that letter is nothing in that letter asks for a verification. So this is where language come in. Because first of all, if they respond verify, I never ask you to verify anything. I am exercising my right person, 15 USC 6802. I have the right to opt out. And not only that, I am also requesting all the disclosures that you should have given me, that I should have signed, that gave you the right to report my information. So I'm requesting stuff and I'm opting out. At no point in time are you asking for verification or validation. We're not asking for that. So it's knowing how to speak to them, because they will use double language. They will use double speaking to put you and tie you up, because they're going to respond verified. Well, I never asked for verification, so how do I respond now? That's just to throw you off. You never asked for that. So if you're going to say the account is verified, that also means you have the disclosures. So I am requesting those disclosures. Show them to me.
So in a case when I have to rebuttal, that's pretty much my response.
Correct. Correct. I want the disclosures, because if you're saying the information is accurate, that means you also possess the disclosures. You cannot say this is accurate without having the disclosures, can you? All right, so that's what I need. Send that to me.
Okay, perfect.
All right? All right, cool. Great question, Bree. All right, King, talk to me. What you got?
All right, so I think you had answered my comment briefly. So like my situation is I got a collection on my file from CBNA, and I paid it. I paid it back in 2022, because I remember you telling me like they're not the debt collectors are not supposed to be calling you on your work job and all this other stuff. And one day I just answered it because I was trying to see who it was, and they was telling me like, hey, yeah, you owe this debt, and I was just like so incompetent that I didn't understand. Like I was just basically trying to get them out my ear so they could stop calling me. So I paid the debt. So my question is, since I paid the debt, would that verify that I owed the debt?
No, it does not verify that you own the debt. You just paid a debt. Now you can still get that debt deleted. So what you would need is my debt validation, the debt collection killer pack. So a lot of people don't know that there are new laws in place for debt collection. It is not the same as it was before. November 31st of 2021, the laws for debt collection change. There's a new process for notice for validation of debt. Person 12 CFR 1006.34C. There are requirements now that must be met. In addition to that, there's a certain form. It's called the Model Form B1. The responses must be in a Model Form B1 format. Replying with a statement or with a statement history or a payment history or pictures of a payment history is not validation of debt. The reason why they get away with this stuff is because you don't know what to expect when you send the letters out. And this is why mentorship is so important.
Okay, so I got two more questions. So what course? What would I have to take from you? Like, what would you recommend for me to get to learn this?
So I would text the word validation. So if you text the word validation to 917-993-5238, you're gonna get my debt collection killer pack. Right? So text the
Okay.
word validation to 917-993-5238. You will get the debt validation pack, and you use that. But the best thing would be, bro, the coaching. Because when we're on Sundays and Mondays and we're breaking the game down and we're building letters, and when you get rebuttals, we're building new letters. This is what makes my students so successful.
Okay.
The
How would I go about
community.
getting the coaching?
So what you can do is text the word university. Text the word university to 917-993-5238. That's all you got to do. So once you text the word university to 917-993-5238, my team will reach out to you. So Emil, I know you're on here, Brit. Reach out to let me see. Reach out to Famous Stay so he can get in a call with the team so we can get him what he needs. The
All right.
information about what you're disputing is the key to get anything deleted.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And my last question is: so would I contact Citibank or like would I contact the consumer reporting agency reporting it?
It depends on who you are going after. So it depends on the letter. The type of letter that you're sending out determines who you get in contact with. Not all letters go to everyone. Some are specific to the creditor, some are specific to the consumer reporting agency, and then when you're filing complaints, some are specific just a complaint. It all depends on the information that you want to convey.
Right. Okay.
All right.
My whole intention is to really right to go after Citibank because that's the one. Because when I try to dispute it, what Experian did is they went to go contact them and quote unquote verify it. Mm-hmm. And they said they couldn't delete it because they were able to verify the transaction.
But remember, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. If they're going to verify something, they must be able to prove it as well, right?
Right.
They got to prove it.
Okay.
All right?
Right. Okay.
I got 7 people in the queue. I'm going to take some more questions. I got like 7 people in the queue. Let me get on to a few of these questions. But tap in with the team, bro. I'm telling you, we have a coaching call on Sunday, which is tomorrow night. Yeah, we got it. Not tomorrow. Sunday night. We got a coaching call on Sunday night.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Next up, we have. Dean. Let's see what Dean got going on. Dean, what's up? Can you still pay for deletion? Yes. Dean, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? I got a few people in the queue. I'm going to take one question because I want to get to everybody's question. All right, Dean?
Yeah, one question. Yeah, I only have one question.
Talk to me. What you got?
So I have paid off a couple installment loans, like an auto loan and a personal loan. And I've been watching your stuff for a bit, for the past couple of months, and I do see that there are a few late payments with on those loans, but they're paid off though. So my question is, should I have the chance to delete it off my consumer report?
Correct. Yeah. Don't leave it on there.
Don't leave it on.
You can't. Late payments on a closed account can be deleted. I'm going to say this again. Late payments on a closed account can be deleted. You can also delete the account itself if you want. Either way, they both can be deleted.
Okay, so they can be so
correct.
Essentially, just delete the whole account, right?
It depends. You can, if you want to keep the age of the account, because remember, there's a lot of things that go into the credit score: age, payment history, the utilization, the length of the credit history, mixture of credit and new credit. There's different things, right? There's different things that go into it. So if you remove an account, you're now changing the average age.
of my credit.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah,
So those are factors that you have to consider when you remove an account. The fact is your credit score might drop. However, you deleted the negative. And some people will say, well, Darain, I deleted this negative item on my credit drop. Yes, because you removed a history. You removed age from the account. So now the account has re-aged. And now, depending on how much it go, depending on the age, points can either go up or down, but don't score watch. The negative and derogatories must be deleted. Get them off. The score don't matter. You can build the score back up. Do not sit around with negative or derogatory items on your credit. All right?
All right. So just use for my auto loan, I'll probably keep that on and just have them remove.
Yeah, the late payment. So that's why you see the word late payment down here. That's the late payment deletion guide. Once you do that, comment late payment, you should get a link towards the late payment deletion guide.
Okay.
All right?
All right. But, yeah, man.
Cool. Yeah, man. No problem, bro. No problem. All right. Who else do we have on the queue? We had a few more people. All right. Now let's go to. Hold on. Let me take some questions from YouTube and Facebook. YouTube and Facebook, what y'all got? Let me take some questions for. I'll be on Instagram giving them love. I need to give y'all some love too. What questions do y'all got over here on YouTube and Facebook? Talk to me. Can I use usury on a credit card for high interest rate? Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. All right. Let me get a few more people. All right. Slum Raw. Let's see what you got going on. I have a student loan that shows late payments. How can I tackle this? Look on the screen. Your boy Cook. Text the word late payment to get the late payment deletion guide. Text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. Text the word late payment to 917-993-5238. All right. Fireman. Let's go, fireman. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Fireman in the building. Is there a fireman in the building? Fireman, what's going on, brother?
My question was, instead of in the late payments, like I got my late payments is wild crazy on my car payment right now, like wild crazy, right? It's active right now, but I want to know, can I reverse those late payments to try to keep the history and
absolutely, yes. You can remove all the late payments, yes. Okay. So in the letters, in the late payment deletion guide, when you get it, all you have to do is fill in where you want those late payments that are furnished and tell them to delete it, because if it's from, the same creditor, you're going to see late payment letters sent to creditor. So you're going to fill that one in with your information, and you're going to mail that off to the creditor, as well as you can call in with the script, because there's a script inside of the late payment deletion guide. There's a script in there that you can use also over the phone. That's what my friend did, and that's how he got his deleted from the auto loan.
Okay, yeah, because my stuff is crazy. It's stopping me from moving on in life. Credit cards and everything, I can't get nothing.
Get them deleted, bro. Get them deleted.
But I'm on I do heating and air. I'm in Georgia. I do heating and air. So fireman heating and air. If anybody want, need their stuff done, I'm
all right, appreciate you, fireman.
Thanks, bro. Good looking.
No problem. All right. What's better, going after the creditor or credit bureau? The credit bureaus don't exist. You can tackle them both. You can send a letter to the creditor and the consumer reporting agencies at the same time, because there's different letters, right? It's different letters with different language for different people. Different letters, different language. One language is for the consumer reporting agency. One language is for the creditor. Randall, you have to text it, not type it in the chat. The chat part is only if you're on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, then you can type that in. But if you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, you have to text it. So you have to send a text message to 917 993 5238. Text the word late payment. So Randall, text the word late payment to 917 993 5238. I got some more people here that wants to get on the live, so let me take a few more. All right, let me get a few more people on the live. All right, we have boom. All right, let me see how many people we got on the live. All right, I don't see these people coming in. All right, Chris is here. All right.
Hey, what's up, Derek?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, so I got a question. So I got an auto loan, but it was financed through Santander or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was wanting to see if I could use 15 USC 6092 CC season communication to like get them off of my back, because they're always like.
It depends. Is the account listed as a collection?
Yeah, well, on the letter it says that it's from a debt collector.
Okay, then by all means, yes, you can.
Okay.
So the important thing now, wait, there's more to it. When you send out a cease and desist, and this goes for everybody, you must also know, when you send out a cease and desist, what are the possible ways that they can respond, and what is the correct response to a cease and desist. Because if you don't know this, they can respond to you with anything, and then you are stuck like truck in a pickup truck. You need to know what is required. When you send a cease and desist out, there's only 3 possible responses. 3. There's not a statement, there's not a verified. No. When you send out a cease and desist or refusal to pay, there's only 3 possible response. The first response is to say that they are going to terminate all efforts. The second one is that they are going to take ordinary action that they might take. And then the third is the creditor or the debt collector can take the ordinary action which they could take. It's only 3 responses. Anything apart from those 3 responses are a violation of the FDCPA.
Okay.
All right, brother?
Okay, so and then once I send that...
1 second, Queen. I'm going to give you in a minute. Say again?
So after that, like, I don't have to pay them no more then?
No, I cannot tell you whether to pay something or not. What I can tell you is that 15 USC 1692 CC, and write this down and look it up, says, in writing, a consumer can refuse to pay a debt collector. This isn't me saying it, it's what is written in the law. Whether you pay, that is up to you. I cannot make that decision for you. But I know in the law, it is written, in writing, a consumer can refuse to pay a debt collector. 15 USC 1692 CC. So you can go read that part for yourself, all right?
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Duran.
Yep, no problem, no problem. If you are able to just remove yourself from the live so I can get somebody else in so we keep the flow going.
Okay.
All right, cool. Queen B, you're up. What's going on?
Peace. Hey, Duran. Okay, so I just had the worst.
I can't hear.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear? I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Duran, you can hear me?
Yes,
well?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, peace and balance. So I just had, this is my first experience, y'all. I have never in my life ever had a late payment. And I got a late payment on my credit the other day. I was in a car accident and my car was totaled. So the insurance company was paying the car off. And in the midst of that, they put that I have a late payment. I had been in communication with them since my accident. My accident was in July. I had been in communication with them. They told me and assured me that they would not put the late payment on my credit.
Did they give you that in writing?
I spoke to them last week, and they did, and they told me if in fact it did get on my credit, that they would remove it and backdate it.
Did you call them?
It's on my credit now, and it has dropped my credit score 71 points.
Oh wow. Okay.
One late payment ever. So what should I do?
All right. The first thing is you need to arm yourself with the law, right? That's number one. Number two is, do you have what they said in writing? Did they say it over the phone, or did they give it to you in writing?
It was over the phone.
Okay, it was over the phone. This is why there's a lot of feedback coming from the king here. I'm gonna have to just remove you and then get you back on. Queen, which handler are you under? Are you under We Heal Once?
We Heal Once Love Answers.
Okay, so I'm just gonna have to remove the king because I'm getting a lot of feedback from him. Oh, Sweetness. Where's Sweet?
Right here.
Yo, bro, how y'all just gonna let's go. All right.
I was trying to give you a quick moment to recognize me. However,
I'm like,
so I'm announcing myself.
got you, Sweet. All right. So when it comes to the late payment itself, the first thing is, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove, right? Now, if they're going to list the payment as late, they must abide by the conditions under 15 USC 1666B. That's the only way a creditor can list a payment as late. So now what you're going to do is go into the university, because the script and the late payment guide is there. You can call in using the script that's there. You're going to call directly the creditor, and then you're going to send out the letter that says send to creditor. You're going to send that to them, certified mail, green return receipt, and you want a notary to sign it.
Okay.
So now you are requesting the documents. If they're going to treat a payment as late, it means they must also be in compliance with section 1666B. That is the only way to furnish a late payment.
They know it's not right.
So what do you think they're going to do?
And they know it's a mistake. That's why they just told me that they would
And
take
guess
it
what?
off.
Guess what? You are going to record the call. When you call them, you have to, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Okay.
So when you're calling, make sure you are recording the call, because now you have evidence. So now if you go to sue them for damages because you're in the market for a Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE 63 and you got denied because of this late payment, you are owed damages. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Prove it.
Okay.
All right? You're welcome. Sweetness, I'm going to see y'all Sunday, all right?
You already know.
All right, later.
Later.
All right, that's great. That was a great question. That was a really good one. Whew. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be here for 4 more minutes, then I'm going to be off. Oh, man, there's a, wow. I didn't even notice so many of y'all want to come on the live. Wow. Wow. Okay. Badrian, let me get you back on the line. There's a lot of y'all that want to come on the live. This is great. I love y'all. I love y'all participation, man. Yep. Can you hear me, King?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. What's going on? Talk to me.
Not much, man. So, I have 8 closed accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why my credit score is fucked up is that I'm in debt, right? So I had sent out the letters. I had watched a video of you and Batman Kevo, and I had paid for the 47,510 to FICO score.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent out the letters. So I certified them. They had received them on the 10th,
Mm-hmm.
and some of them got verified. So I just wanted to see what's the next step.
So,
that. Like,
what did they? The first thing you want to do is say, okay, what did they verify? Did you ask for verification of anything? That's the first thing you must comprehend. Did I, at any time in my letter, ask for verification of anything? If your answer is no, Do not accept any verification. It's not what you know. They must be able to prove it. What does verified mean? I don't know what it means. Where is the proof to substantiate your claim? What is verified? Send me the proof. Send me the proof. Because we accept so many presentments. We accept so many presentments with information that is not in what we disputed. I know the letters didn't ask for any verification. Why are you accepting a verification? I never asked for it.
Okay.
So whichever creditor you sent that letter to, you need to reiterate, I did not ask for verification or validation. I am very specific with what I asked for.
Okay. So that's a second. So that's a second.
That's your rebuttal, correct? If you need more coaching, you gotta join the university, because this is where we build rebuttals and this is where we do the coaching.
Okay, so text that number, right?
Yes, the number you're at. Yep, so the 917-993-5238. All you gotta do is text university. That's it. My team will get in touch with you.
All right, I will, man. Thanks, man.
Yeah, let's go, bro. We ain't taking no BS from none of them.
Yeah, no, I'm taking no L's.
We're not taking none. The only L's we're taking is learning and lessons.
Yeah, because I was definitely in the right path, but what happened was I did dumb shit when I got the funding.
It's all good. It's not how you fall.
You know what I mean? So
it's not how you fall. It's how you get up. If you can look up, you can get up, because your current credit situation does not define your reality, brother.
Correct. Okay, all right. So I'm about to be back in the lab tomorrow.
Let's go, man. Text the number. Let's get you on the call on Sunday, all right?
Okay, I will, man. Thanks.
All right, most definitely. All right, let's see how many more we got. Wow. Sheesh, we got a lot. All right, who we got on the line? Let's go. What do we got going on?
Hey, what's going on?
Talk to me, brother, man. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thanks for accepting my request. So I got 2 late payments on my Advantage student loan. So I initially got your $47 ebook FICO from 510 to 850 credit score. So I use and modified that letters to my specific case, right? And then I sent out the letter, and they came back and said, "Oh, I'm just reading the documents right now, okay?" So they said, "Oh, they reported accurate information on my stuff." I'm like, and then I sent out the rebuttal. So I outlined all the laws that you talked about. Shoot, I had everything ready.
It's cool. It's all right.
To tell you. So first of all, in the first round that I sent, I outlined the 15 USC 1681A T2AI, and then 15 USC 1666 BA, right? And then they replied as to okay, I'm putting up the other one. Yeah, they said we've reviewed our reporting, and based on the result of the investigation, we've determined that we will not be removing the information that from their credit report. So the letter that they sent to me, I attached it to another letter for the rebuttal, and I said, "Oh, you clearly intend on continuing violating the law, right?" And then I outlined I set out I outlined the other law, saying 15 USC 1681A, then 1681A D2AI, and then define experiences, transactions, and term consumer and person to them and then sent out everything. Like I sent them certified. I didn't do a notary or anything. Right? And then at the end of the letter, I said, look, if you don't comply, I will take it to the next step and then go to CFB or whatever, and then outline like the four violation that they did as defamation of character and all that, right? So and then I outlined in the letter, in that letter that I sent, the rebuttal, I attached their letter and highlighted what they said, and I said, you guys going intend to violate the law, and they came back to me telling me about look, I'm switching to something else.
So what's the question? Give me the question, because I do have to take a lot of.
So they came back and said, my attempt is frivolous, so they're not gonna move forward in terms of like reversing.
Do you have a lawyer or legal representation? You might have to sue them.
No, I don't have a lawyer.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I've partnered with Legal Shield, right? And Legal Shield is like $29 a month. Guys, legal representation has never been so easy, because if you go to get a consultation from a consumer lawyer, it's like $300. Legal Shield is $29 a month, and you get unlimited consultation. So the letters that I make, right, you are able to get on a consultation with a Legal Shield lawyer, send them the letter, and then they put their legal letterhead on it and send it to the legal department in any of these institutions. This is why my students are getting so much results. We have changed the game. So for any of you right now, I'm telling you guys, I recommend you have Legal Shield, and I'm going to show you guys that I'm not just talking. I have Legal Shield. I have Legal Shield right here on my phone. I use Legal Shield all the time. I use them when I need anything done. I take out my app and I go to Legal Shield. $29 a month.
Okay. So my next step.
You need legal, bro. You need legal. Okay. So type the word legal. So type the word legal in the chat, or text the word legal to 917-993-5238. Text the word legal to 917-993-5238. For $29, y'all have legal representation. It does not cost $300 for you to get a consultation. Use Legal Shield. I have used them for many things, and I'm telling you, having this type of power at the tip of my fingertips have changed not only the game for me, but all my students in the university.
Okay, so that's good. I mean, I'm an unofficial student, because I've been watching all.
Have you? So did you get in touch with Legal Shield?
No, not yet.
You come on. I need you to pick up the pace, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no, bro. Look, I'm doing. I've watched so many of your videos online, man. I could consider myself like an official student.
Let's go.
You know, but they're just like, I haven't really been in your university. I've built like the letters, the rebuttal, and the letter that I just received that I was reading to you right now. They call it frivolous and stuff. I literally just received it as a rebuttal to my rebuttal.
It's all good. Now it's time to go legal. There's no going around it. Some of them you might have to sue. It's just what it is.
Yeah, because what I did too, I sent that letter to them. I sent that letter to them, and then also sent the letter also to CFPB, made a complaint. So I'm guessing my next step is like, go legal.
You go legal. That's it. They're giving you no choice now, and now you can actually sue for damages and violations. So do it.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you, man. It's just like, dude,
remember, I want to take all your questions, but remember, I do got like 10 people in the queue.
Man, appreciate it.
No problem. All right, how do I join the university? You join the university. All you got to do is right here. Where is the link for the university? I just saw it. Where is it? Text the word. Where is it? Marie, if you scroll up, team, could you drop the link again for Marie so she can get on the call with the team? All right, brother, what you got going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man?
A lot.
Okay, cool. I'm sure. Dude, first off, real quick, I know you got a lot. I won't take your time. I just want to say thank you. I've been going through the videos. You were dropping gems, and hopefully I'll get to thank you in person one day, man, because I'm truly into university and everything. I just have a quick question. So I have a friend who, and this happened to me a few months back as well. I had a friend who just got a car repossessed yesterday. And so I was kind of trying to go through this and see if there's any way I can help her out. I went through a lot of the videos, and as far as there being a breach of, when repossessing the vehicle, I'm trying to just kind of list up some points to see if there's a way we can get with there being a breach of peace. Only a lender has like a valid lien on the vehicle can repossess it. And I was curious, like with us being the original creditor, is there any type of situation where we can say basically you don't have a need because we
So you wouldn't go from we are the original creditor angle. Don't go. That angle is trash. Don't go from that angle. The angle you want to go on is federal laws, evaluation of the repossession process. What state are you in?